Hi and welcome to this video. My name is Anna and I'm 22 years old. I absolutely love knitting and my favorite thing to knit is a good sweater. I started knitting 1.5 years ago. I would still consider myself a beginner, maybe intermediate, but most of the things I've knit were sweaters, and I thought it would be nice to look back on all the sweaters I've made so far and then look into the future, what my plans are, what kind of sweaters I want to make from here on. And so that's what this video is going to be about. A little bit about myself. As I said, I started knitting 1.5 years ago, and before that I did crochet for a year, and now I've just fallen in love with knitting sweaters. And the first thing that I knit was like a sweater vest, where I actually knit the front panel and the back panel, and then I sewed them together. But after that, I really quickly learned the reglan method of knitting the sweater top down, and since then that's all that I've been doing. So 90% of the sweaters you're going to see here are reglan sweaters, just in different ways. We'll just start with the first one. The very first sweater that I made, that was this one. I can show it to you. I hope you can see it. I'll put a picture up as well. I love the colors. This is wool that I bought on my holidays in Canada at Michael's. I absolutely love Michael's. So all I did was kind of watch a tutorial and then go by that. You can see the neckline is really broad, but it fits really nice and I love it so much. I made some little mistakes, but you can't even tell, and I love the colors. I'm really happy with it. And then the second one I made by accident. I wanted to make a tube top, but I made it way too small. So basically this neck part here now should have been the tube top, but it didn't work out, and so I just went by that, and I have no idea how I did this. You can see I just changed when I did knit in a purl row, and now it looks like this, but I think it looks really cool. And this actually has some bigger holes. You can see one here, so it's not perfect by any means, but I still love this so much and I would like to redo it. I don't even know how I did it, but I think mixing up the knit and purl rows in a way so you can see both of them looks really great, and then the purled arms are also really nice detail, so I do like this one. I'm just not wearing it as often because it's so warm and cropped and it's not very practical. And then the next one I made, I think, is this one already. So this looks pretty much like the first one, just different colors, and here you can see that the colors change. So I learned how to knit with two colors at the same time by doing the small parts here, and that was really fun. And you can see that I used it in the next sweater that I will show you. I love the arms that go out really large. I didn't do anything here at the ending, so it rolls up. This is the next one. And then I think the one I made after that is this one. This is one of my favorites. I absolutely love the colors. It's really chunky, and it's basically just to knit two pearls, and then also in a reglan style. I really like this one. And then I started doing cables, so we'll move on to my last two sweaters. This is the first cable sweater, and I will be filming a tutorial for this one. I didn't know cables were this easy, and once I got down how to do the reglan sweater, I just do it free-handed. I measure it on my body, and I absolutely love the wool. I think it's just acrylic yarn, and then I use this kind of mohair looking yarn as well together. So both of them are color changing, and I think it worked out like really well. The only problem with it is that the wool just sticks to everything. So if I wear it over this t-shirt, you will see the wool like staying on the t-shirt even if I take off the sweater. That's not so good, but I think I just have to wash it once and then it should be better, but I haven't done that yet. And then the last one I finished is this one, and I did some more advanced cable work. I don't know if you can tell, but before I only did cables leaning to one side. They were always leaning to the left, and here I learned how to do cables leaning two different directions, so it has more cables in the front. And then on the sleeve it also has 3 different cables, and underneath as well, so I just did more of them. And I really like the colors, so this is the last one I did. So this is the second part of the video where I show you sweaters that I want to make in the future, what skills I want to learn, what my plans are, kind of. So the first one is this cable knit sweater. So basically it just shows for me that I want to get better at doing cables, do more different kinds of cables, use them in many different ways. And then I also want to do more with changing colors. I saw this one and I think it's just so pretty, and the colors as well, just mixing colors, learning how to do it in different ways. That's another goal. Then I love doing the plain knits and putting animals on them. I know you can do it either while you're knitting, but you can also do it afterwards and stitch it on. And I want to try both of those ideas. I love it. You can just put so many cute animals on the sweaters, so that's a really great idea. And then this one was my inspiration for the one I made, but I think that this one was made with the brioche stitch that I talked about earlier. So I really want to try that stitch because I think it looks really beautiful. But I am gonna choose different colors for the next one. Then I saw this one and I love it. I love that it has a cape that you can put over your head, and I love that it's the knit and pearl combination at the bottom. Just looks so nice, and I think that's a reglan sweater design as well. I just have not found a pattern for this so far, so if you know one, please let me know. And then the last one is just a really simple reglan sweater again, but I love that it's only done with mohair. That's the one I'm actually working on right now. And yeah, I did mine in green. I can show you my progress if you want in a different video. But I love that it is see-through and really loose, and I just, really like that one. And those were all my plans already. I know how much work it takes to make a sweater, so I will just see how far I can come in the next year. And maybe if I'm feeling a bit crazy, I will try different ways to knit a sweater, not just the reglan one. But I just love it because I don't have to measure anything. I can just try things on as I go along, and it is so easy. So I'll probably stick to that method, but if you have different methods for knitting sweaters and you think that they're better than the reglan one, please share them with me. And I hope I see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.